Gavin's F1 stream starts in 2 minutes. It's nearly that hour the chat's alive. Counting down, it's almost time. 2 more minutes, feel the heat. Gavin's voice is on the beat. From Monaco to Silverstone, every corner, every zone, we're strapped in, no turning back. Racing hearts on the attack. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Gavin's stream is set to blow. Commentary fast and clean. It's the thrill of the F1 dream. Lap by lap he calls the fight. Feel the rush, the speed, the light. Engine scream, the world's in view. And it all begins with you. Lights are red, tension's high. Gavin's got the play-by-play live. Every overtake, every spin. 3 more minutes till we begin. So grab your seats, don't look away. The race is here, it starts today. With Gavin's call, we're on the line. It's Formula One, it's showtime. Grab your popcorn and enjoy my stream. Gavin's one stream starts in 2 minutes. It's nearly an hour, the chat's alive. Down, it's almost time. 2 more minutes, feel the heat. Gavin's voice is on the beat. From Monaco to Silverstone, every corner, every zone, we're strapped in, no turning back. Racing hearts on the attack. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Gavin's stream is set to blow. Commentary fast clean, it's the thrill of the F1 dream. Lap by lap, he calls the fight. Feel the rush, speed the light, engine scream. The world's in view, and it all begins with you. Lights are red, tension's high. Gavin's got the play-by-play live. Every overtake, every spin. 3 more minutes till we begin. Don't look away, stay serious. We're Gavin's here today. Gavin's grip, Formula One, showtime. Enjoy my stream. Grab your popcorn. Grab my
rolling through the valleys where the green hills rise, Styrian sun beneath the open skies. Engines echo, but the mountains sing. A quiet charm in everything. From village streets to the track so fast, the moments here are made to last. Oh, Spielberg, you're calling me. Where the Alps touch the sky so endlessly. Walking through your fields, I feel alive. In your beauty, my spirit drives. Old town cafes with their gentle grace. Friendly smiles in every place. Red Bull ring with its thunder loud. Yet peace still settles on the crowd. Forget your soul in taste-day fights. 'Cause old Cell could in the faded loud. Oh, Spielberg, curing me. Lenny, I'm shak so me. Traditional self foreign climb. Tradition strong and dreams take flight. Your soul shines bright in the fading light. Oh, Spielberg. steps, a postcard scene, golden meadows, forest green. I'll carry you wherever I go. Spielberg's magic will always show. You're calling me where the hills meet the road so beautifully. I'll keep your song wherever I roam. In my heart, you'll always be home.
Finally, The Rock says, drivers, start your engine!
The syndicate rolls, the crowd's alive. Pure speed racing, Saturday drive. Gavin's voice cuts through the sound. Hold your breath, they're gaining ground. Every word fuels the fire. Every lap climbing higher. It's pure speed syndicate under the lights. Hunting glory on Saturday nights. The raging hawk rules the fight. Wings of steel, engines ignite. We fly, we burn, we never slow. Pure speed syndicate, watch us go. Watch us go. Tires spark, the night sky glows. Pit crews dance in perfect flows. Hawk sharp eyes command the scene. Chasing legends, chasing dreams. Gavin shouts, they're side by side. One mistake, it's do or die. The crowd erupts, the flag is near. Victory's calling, the path is clear. It's pure speed syndicate under the lights. Hunting glory on Saturday nights. The raging hawk rules the fight. Wings of steel, engines ignite. We fly, we burn, we never slow. We fly, we never slow. Pure speed syndicate, watch us go. Steel and fire, heart and flame. Every driver knows the name. On this track we carve our fate. Pure speed syndicate, we dominate. It's pure speed syndicate under the lights. Fueling legends on Saturday nights. Gavin calls it, the hawk takes flight. Faster, stronger, we own the night. We fly, we burn, we never slow. We fly, we
Well, good evening and welcome on a Saturday evening. You're viewing the Pure Speed Syndicate Saturday Night League race here in Austria. I'm Gavin Bass 1, and I am so delighted to be with you all this evening. Thank you very, very much for those lads that have just subscribed to my channel. It's very much appreciated. And thank you to BZKRR. This is the best F1 stream I've ever seen. Now, compliments like that just really, really make me buzz. And that drives me on to make it as good as I possibly can. BZKRR, thank you so much for that comment. It means so much to me. But tonight we're in Austria. We're along with the Pure Speed Syndicate Saturday Night Drivers, and we're at the Spielberg Red Bull Ring this evening. We're all hoping for a dry race this evening, and I dare say there's going to be some very, very close battles. So tune in, enjoy, get your feet up, get the popcorn out, and just sit back, chill, and watch a very exciting race tonight. Just waiting on all the lads to ready up, and we will get straight into the quali. Tonight's format is a short qualification and 36 laps. The weather is on unpredictable setting, so it could be anything. It could be rain, there could be dry and wet, there could be just a dry race. The game just throws that out automatically, and we will see what it all brings us tonight. It's a fantastic league, absolutely fantastic league. It's brilliantly run, a bunch of friendly guys in it. I would absolutely encourage anybody to join this league. The team standings at the moment are Kick Sauber with 191 points. Closely behind them are Red Bull at 153 with Ferrari at 133. Followed by that's Aston Martin at 117, Alpine at 110, Mercedes 103, 102 for the Racing Bulls, 86 for the Williams, the McLaren 70, and 38 points for the Haas cars. The driver standings at the moment are absolutely up there. We've got Poshiski in first position at 110 points. Then we've got MJ Ryan at 103 points. We've got Hydrogen there in third place in the Ferrari at 101 points. And we've got the league owner, Raging Hot, sitting in the Red Bull at 96 points. Closely behind that, we've got Ryder, Rossi, Emre, Not Cross, Dirty Taffy. And next week, what I'll do, actually, instead of reading through all of these, I will put these standings up on the stream, and you can all read them for yourselves. But that gets you a bit of an idea of where everything is at the moment in this league, and we are now just going into the quali. Great to see so many people watching. That is really good to see, and I really do hope you enjoy this race in Austria tonight. So there you have it. We're in the pits, and it's looking like a dry race, certainly a dry quali tonight. I was out about an hour ago with the lads on track doing a bit of a practice session, and I can tell you some of the lads are absolutely up there and rapid. I'm expecting the quali lap pole sitter to be in the 104, very low 104s, and if somebody really gets a phenomenal round, they just might tip it into the 103s. But tonight we've got Dirty Taffy driving the Red Bull. We've also got I Have No Grip, and he is driving the Racing Bull this evening. Driving the Williams is Sid. James is going to get a 106. You'll do better than that, buddy. I think you will. OGK Swiss is driving the Aston Martin this evening. and LFC James, the guy that keeps me company every night on my stream, and that is much appreciated. He's driving the McLaren this evening. Also, another lad that always keeps in touch. He subscribed to the channel tonight, and that's Rock Robs, and he's just coming out of the pits now in that kick. Also, we have Kemax in the Ferrari this evening, and he's one just to keep an eye on as well. Then we've got Toshiki, PS, he's driving the Alpine. And in the other kick Saba tonight, we've got MJ Ryan. Then in the Racing Bull, we also have Rossi. Smoggy Ghost is in 11th there on the list in the Mercedes tonight, and Etherbite is driving the Haas this evening. Then we've got TTV Birchie, he's in the Aston Martin this evening, and Thatchers is out there in the Alpine. Maverick is driving the Williams tonight, and Hydrogen is driving the Ferrari. Emre Boz, who's a real fast guy, driving the Haas this evening, and the league owner and a good friend of mine. Love this guy to bits. Raging Hawk in the Red Bull. Wishing everybody a really, really good race this evening. Let's get some details up. We'll get that telemetry up. We'll get the lap data up, and we'll get that little mini map. Syntax, good evening all. Being here. Bean, how are you doing, sir? Happy to see the stream up, Gav. I hope it just doesn't crash like last night, buddy. I really, really hope it doesn't. But we're on with I Have No Grip at the moment, and we'll just have a look and see what sort of a lap he can put in for us this evening in this Racing Bull. He was a rapid guy in practice earlier there, so I'm expecting this first lap to be in the very low 105s or possibly the high 104s, just for a safety lap. Etherbite puts in a 105.138, so he's right on it there, and he has set the standard for this evening in the Haas. Has No Grip is just on a night lap again there. He backed out of that lap, and he's going to go for another lap. So I'm going to stay on with this lad, because I have a feeling he's going to be one of the top 3 in this qualification session. I hope he proves me right. So he's going to bump it into the hot lap mode, and he's going to take on this Austrian circuit now for earnest and put in his first quali lap on with I Have No Grip in the Racing Bull. Into the right-hander he goes, and he takes all of that corner, bang onto the DRS, and then he will squeeze that ERS up the hill to give him the maximum speed uphill, which is the right thing to do. A late braking there and trying to cut that corner as very, very closely as he possibly can, onto the DRS once again, and edging that ERS up ever so slightly to try and get top speed along here before he slams on into this tricky right-hander, and down the hill he goes. Poor James invalidated his first lap. Reset, buddy. Turn that Discord and that Twitch off and concentrate, buddy. Concentrate. This is looking like a very, very decent lap here from I Have No Grip. I'm expecting this to be in the 104s here. Let's see if he can do it. Absolutely does. 104.826. So there you have the first pole sitter provisionally this evening. Emre Boz is in 104 dead. He nearly put it into the 103s. I Have No Grip is in second with 104.826 with Etherbite, and Rock Robs right up there in the 105s. Sid Poshiski, they're very closely behind there with 105.782 and 106.154. Kemax could only squeeze a 106.2 out, and I'm going to ride on board with, let's see who's on a lap. We'll ride on board with Hydrogen. He's driving the Ferrari. He's not using any batteries, so he's not on a lap at the moment. Riding on with Emre. He's out for another lap. Jumps into the pits. On with Ryan. Driving the kick tonight is Ryan. He's right up there in the championship. So expecting big things from Ryan this evening. But he's not pushing. He's gathering up again, harvesting, and he's going to get that battery level right up to 100%, and he's going to push for another lap. So we'll stay on board with MJ Ryan and just see if he can get better that 104.964. He's going to get a tow from that Williams. If he stays out, that is. No, he's going into the pits. Into the right-hander he goes, and off he goes on another lap. Let's see if he can better that 104.964. Oh, he takes that corner beautifully. Hits that DRS, and up the hill he goes. Let's see what he does in the delta of the Sector 1 here. Keep an eye on your top right-hand corner. He is just ever so slightly down on his first lap. So I'll just stay on board with him to see if he has any improvement in Sector 2. If not, I'll find somebody else just to jump on board with. No, he's not going to better the lap so far. So let's go on with somebody we haven't been on with, and we're on with Dirty Taffy. Driving the Red Bull this evening. I love this name, Dirty Taffy. But he's warming those tyres up as well. So Emre holds that first position at the moment with that 104 dead. On with James. I think he's going to go into the pits. I think that's a little notice he gave me there. Yep, he is. Thanks for letting us know, James. On with K-Max. Up the hill he goes in the Ferrari. He's a 10th up on his 106.253, so he's aiming to be in the 105s here. If I had to guess, I think K-Max might end up in about P6 here. Let's see how it pans out. Into the right-hander he goes. Gets that quite tightly, beautifully, in fact. Stick a new set of softs on, James, and I'll give you the honour of following you on your lap. Don't watch the TV, concentrate on your lap, and I will ride on board with you. If you want a little tip, if you don't already know, let your tyre pressures on the rear completely down, right down as far as they go. Stick a set of softs on and put minimum fuel in and see how you go. But get those rear tyres let down as much as possible, and that should give you more grip on your quali lap. But always remember to put them back to about 25.8 for the race. On with Birchie. He's driving the Aston this evening. Yeah, air. Let the tyres down completely. And Birchie's off track and he's doing a bit of grass cutting. On with Hydrogen again. He's trying to better that 109. Oh, he's 3.6 seconds up. This is going to be a 105.8, I guess. Let's see if I get it right. Expecting a 105.8 here from Hydrogen. Keep it tight, Hydrogen. Over the line he will go. Oh, even better. Fourth position, a 105.0. Absolutely phenomenal third sector there, and puts him in provisional fourth place. Brilliant lap, Hydrogen. Well done, sir. So Emery Bowes still holds that P1 position. Rossi hasn't been out on a lap yet. I think he's leaving it to the very last minute. He must be very comfortable and very confident on this track. He's leaving it so late. So I think he'll go out and he'll stick in a very tight lap. On with Sid. Driving the Williams into the final corner. I think he's going to go into the pits too. Thanks for letting us know, Sid. Etherbite has been disqualified from the session for parking in a dangerous location. Now, he will be very, very cross with that. That's a little unfair, to be honest with you. I think if I was Etherbite, I would be absolutely contesting that. On with Smokey Ghost. He's going to try his best to beat that 105.845, and let's see how he goes at the end of Sector 1. He's going to get a distant toe here, and that just might help him with top speed. He's 1.5 tenths up already, so right now he's on target for about an 8th place. Let's see if he can keep gaining in Sector 2. Round that right-hander he goes. He takes that a wee bit wider than I would have liked, but he'll have known that himself. Oh, he's half a second up. Absolutely amazing. This could put him in P4 or P5 if he continues, but he's only got 5% of battery left. I'm going to guess P4. Come on, Smokey, let's have you, and let's have you in P4. Oh, P7 it is. 6 tenths up, nearly 7 tenths for Smokey. On with OG Swiss. Oh, he's had to back off there. Thatcher's is warming up as well in the Alpine. All just getting themselves set for this last chance saloon here in the qualifying sessions in Austria. This is the Red Bull Ring Spielberg, and this is Gavin Bass 1 for the Pure Speed Syndicate race on a Saturday evening. Nice lap from Raging Hawk there, a 104.789, and he's going out and he wants little better than that. This guy's competitive to the core, and I expect him to throw absolutely everything at his final lap here this evening. As promised, I told him I would, and I will. I'm going to ride on board with LFC James. I've advised him to let his tyres right if he can improve on that 106.052. Come on, James, concentrate, get the head down, give us a wiggle. And off he goes. Into the right-hander. DRS zone right on the button now. 95, 94. He's using the battery properly, and he's going to go into this corner. Picks up beautifully. Use that ERS all the way up that hill. Just get those gears right up into the maximum revs and change. 62% of the battery. Takes that nice and tight. Let's see what he can do. He's trying to better a 106.866, or a 106.052, sorry. So LFC James is trying his best to get out of that 13th position. Let's see what he's doing in Sector 2. Oh, he's 3/10 up. Keep going. Get rid of that ERS. Get the top speed there. Take this corner as tightly as you can. Into that right-hander he can. He swings it in lovely. Oh, that's beautiful. Come on, James. Let's have you. Oh, brilliant lap. P11 for James at half a second up on his previous lap. I wonder, did he let those rear tyres down? If he did, it worked for him. P11 for James in the McLaren. On with Poshiski. He's driving the Alpine and he's getting himself set up now for his last final attempt. Over the line he goes, and he's trying to better a 105.329. That looked fast round that corner. Let's see Sector 1. Oh, he's just about equal, just slightly down on his previous time, so he needs to really get the head down and try and get some speed out of Sector 2 and Sector 3. Well done, James. Did you let the tyres down? Good man. Don't forget to put them back up. The rear tyres to 25.8 and your front tyres full on. I shouldn't be giving advice, but Toski just puts it into 9th. But I do like James, so I love to help the underdog. But well done, sir. P11, and that is superb, getting into the 105s. Had you known that at the beginning of the quali, I think you probably could have even bettered that. I hope you know to adjust your fuel at the beginning of the race as well, under the race settings. In a race like this, I would run probably about 1.5 laps over, just to make sure that everything's nice and set at the end of the race and you're not too overloaded with fuel. So keep that in mind too, in case you just didn't know that. But it looks like the quali is over. Yeah, you probably could. You could have been in the early 105s for certain. You'll know for again. So there you have it. Emery, P1. Brilliant lap from Emery. Second, I have no grip with a 104.231. Ryan third. Rossi fourth. Raging Hawk, the league owner, is fifth. Hydrogen sixth. Smuggy Ghost seventh. Dirty Taffy is in eighth. Rock Robes 9. Poshiki is in 10th. James is in 11th, and fabulous lap from James. Sid, P12. Kemax in the Ferrari, he is in P13. OGK Swiss 14, and I just lost the last of those standings. So it's pit time, and it's time for me to play the nice little piece of work that Raging Hawk did for us all, and that was to promote his league and a couple of other leagues that are partnered together. So stand back and enjoy while you're setting up all of your stuff on the grid.
Engines growl, grids locked tight. Pure speed syndicate built for the fight. We don't play dirty, but we don't play slow. Respect on track, every rival knows. Weekend warriors, nah, this is a shift. Lap after lap, precision's the gift. Pin cool sharp, strategy loaded. Checkered flags ours, destiny coded. Saturdays, Sundays, full attack mode. UK clocks ticking, time to unload. Quali short race, long nerves of steel. Yeah, we got assist, but skill runs real. Pure speed syndicate, crowds on fire. Wheel to wheel combat, fuel rubber desire. World car Sunday, no room for shame. Write it in bold, you'll remember the name. Rise, APX, VD cruise tight. World of sport racing, family for life. Engines screaming like banshees at dawn. Dreams on throttle, legacy drawn. Saturday, 8 p.m, the lights go green. The syndicate's kingdom, on track we reign supreme. Sunday, 6 p.m, the legends return. World cars ignite, engines burn. It's not just racing, it's trust, it's pride. Clean lines, fair fight, shoulder to side. We battle, we banter, we laugh, we grind. Pure speed syndicate, one of a kind. Enter Kevin Bass, Irish Storm. 60 on paper but team form. Calls every spin, every dive, every wall. Makes mid-pack drama sound like a brawl. Fans on edge, jaws unhinged. Every risky send, every last lap binge. His voice is the fuel, the hype, the spark. Turns sim racing nights into history's mark. Hey. Every vex with the pressure, they push to the brink. Rise in the skies, faster than you think. VD on rails, carving every bend. World of sport racing, family to the end. No rivals here, just fire and grit. Allied on track, every piece fits. Together we battle, together we thrive. Leagues united, keeping racing alive. No soft start. Partnered leagues and syndicate steel heart. Per PX max push, rise takes flight. Lead runs daylight, world league ignites. Together we charge, together we stand. Titles won by wheel, not hand. Respect and speed, side by side. Syndicate pride, our eternal guide. Pure speed syndicate, engines scream. Partner leagues rolling, fans in the stream. Every flag dropped, carved in flame. With Gavin on the mic, you'll never forget the name.
And they're away. Sorry about that. Another. Let me just get settled down and I'll be right on this immediately. Oh, there's two guys off at the back. It's the two Racing Bulls, I think. There's definitely a caution there. Hold on a second till I make sure everything is working. Is the screen working? Anybody watching? But Etherbite and LFC James both out of the race. That was the Haas and the McLaren, and they're out of the race with a big crash at the back. Really sorry I missed that, guys, but again, technical issues is really, really getting on my nerves tonight. But it seems to be working now, and the race seems to be under yellow flag, and I don't know if there's going to be a safety car. I think there possibly is a safety car because that was one hell of a crash. Rock Robs is in the pits, so did he get damaged there? Yeah, he's putting the front wing in, so Rock Robs got caught up in that. He lost the front wing. So definitely a safety car situation now is being had, and that will just allow me to get my little double espresso. Really sorry about the start there. Technical issues galore. But thankfully, we got it rescued. I don't know what happened there between Emery and James. Maybe James can let me know. I'm not really caring about whose fault it is because that'll be down to the stewards. But because I had a blackout there, this happened to me last night, but thankfully it seems to have been rescued. So let's hope that it is rescued and people watching are able to tell me that it's coming through loud and clear again. We're under safety car. Big pile up there on lap 1, and that has brought the car out. Just getting myself my usual double espresso, keep myself awake. James, you're having absolutely no luck in this game. But don't let it deter you. Keep the head down, keep that practicing going. Get onto that multiplayer, set the bots at 105 and just sit in behind them and start learning some racecraft. You're starting to pick up speed now on the qualies, but it's not all about the qualies. It's all about staying in that race and staying away from other cars. And you will nail it eventually. Oh, your internet froze and then dropped back. Okay, no problem. And I went into him. Oh, God. I think you might have to send Emery Boss, or Emery Bite a little, or Etherbite a little apologies there then. I'm sure the lad will understand, but it's not nice being dropped out of the race so early on. Lap 3, under safety car. And they're away. Emery's away. Oh, that's good. Absolutely perfect. That's the way to do it. Enjoy the race. Stay on board and enjoy the race. Let me know what your predictions are. But right now, Emery Buzz is in P1 in the Haas. Dirty Taff has DNF'd, and what has happened there? Oh my goodness, this is bad tonight. And there's an Alpine running with no front wing end plates. So Poshiki has been in a incident with Dirty Taff, and I think this has probably delayed the race again. My game is fully cooked now. Black screen. Oh dear. Is your stream still coming through? Is the stream still alive? Because I had problems last night. But yes, we've got another safety car, and that is just really, really unfortunate. If anybody is watching the stream, could you just send me a little thumbs up or just tell me that it's coming through loud and clear? All right, okay, the stream is all okay. That's great, buddy. Thank you. Really, really disappointed that that glitch happened again at the start of the race where it black screened. So there seems to be an issue with the connection between Twitch and my PS5 because this happened last night. But let's hope it doesn't happen again and we can get a coverage of this race as they all now chase down the safety car and get into the queue. Not a great start for Austrian Grand Prix this evening. The statistics did say that there was a 38% chance, and we have definitely proved that tonight with 2 safety cars in only 5 laps. So lads, you're going to have to settle yourselves down and definitely try and get a little bit more steady and a little bit more patient. Patience is the thing that you need to really try and get into your head around these tracks. Patience. I think the stewards could be busy tonight again. Poor stewards, put your children to bed. You're going to be up late. Hiya, what's it? How are you doing, sir? Nice to see you on board. Did you not race tonight? Did you not get a seat? Did you try to get a seat? Did you put in a reserve? I suppose it was a full grid anyway. So for anybody just tuning in, this is Pure Speed Syndicate, Austria, Red Bull Ring on a Saturday evening. This is a league race, and we're under the second safety car in just under 6 laps. So it has been a very difficult start this evening, but Emery Buzz is still in P1. I'm going to have a wee look at the details now. There is the position changes. So you can see that Kemax is up 5. OK Swiss is up 4, Thatcher's is up 4, and also Maverick is up 4. There's your stops. Rock Robs and Poshiki they have both stopped and they have changed the front wings. What's it? No, I don't race the Saturdays really. I'm a reserve, but I couldn't make it tonight, sadly. Oh well. Are you racing tomorrow night in the beautiful World Car Livery Challenge? Safety car in this lap, so I'm going to ride on board. All right, no worries. Enjoy, buddy. Enjoy your Hungary race. A wee bit of practice for tomorrow night, obviously. Remember, James, let those rear tire downs on quali. Okay, buddy, no worries at all. Keep in touch. Enjoy your practice round Hungary. You don't want the fuck up award, definitely not, buddy. Hydrogen gets a 3-second penalty, but Emery's away, and Emery's got a bundle of cars behind him. You're looking at Rossi and P2. You've got I Have No Grip P3, and I'm just going to take them all round this corner and make sure everybody stays safe and settles into this race on lap 7. Looks like an Alpine was trying to move there, and that was Poshiki. He's going to go up the hill behind this Aston Martin. to make it work. There's a bit of glitching going on there with the app, but it's not my software. Okay, let us know what times you're getting. Absolutely, sir. On the Ryan. Very, very difficult place to overtake is Hungary. Not talking about this stream, I'm talking about Hungary tomorrow. Very, very difficult. Very useless DRS on the first one. It's 108.593 for Have No Grip. So Have No Grip is on a very, very fast lap time there in the Visa Cash app. He's chasing down Rossi for P2. So it looks like everybody's now settled in, and it's interesting to see these two racing bulls driving together. They're going to work together, and if they have any sense whatsoever, they're going to make that track as very narrow as possible to try and make sure that Ryan doesn't get past the two of them. And just look what they're doing. One goes left, one goes right. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's good strategy if it was. Into the right-hander they go, and Ryan's right there, and now Raging Hawk's not too far behind this little bundle of guys who are frantically putting on their DRS and the ERS down this straight. Unfortunately, Racing Hawk's just slightly out of the zone, and he's going to try and make up some ground up this hill, and that's the place to do it. Hydrogen's carrying a penalty so far. I'm just going to look at the tyre situation. There you are. 8-lap-old mediums, so those medium runners are going to be coming in very soon. I would say 9 to 10 laps max out of them, and they'll jump onto the hards and finish the race. Maybe, or they might even go medium hard. I just don't know, because the tyre degradation round Austria is terrible. Raging Hawk is just falling behind, and he really, really does need to get in it. On the hydrogen. Ah, that's good stuff. Oh, that Red Bull that Racing Bull just got a wee bit squirrely there. Now jumping into the pits. So 8 laps is all they got out of those medium tyres before they were uncomfortable. On with Sid. Sid's trying to move up the hill. Is he going to go for the inside dive here? He needs to just judge it very well. He doesn't decide to do it. He goes down into the left, and he's going to try and reset himself into another DRS zone here. And I'm just going to stay on board with Sid, because I think there's an inevitable move going to be made here, and I don't think K-Max can hold him off much longer. He's only got 19% of the battery, but he'll try and harvest that up and try and get some more power for the overtake on the start-finish line. That's where he should be able to make the move this evening. He needs to get very close. Is he going to try it? No, he's not. He might try it up the hill, though. That's a great spot to do it. Oh, he gets a nice pace out of there, so he's just going to get the pull here, and I think we're going to see the move. Nope, not doing it here. Oh my, Have No Grip. These three are battling her out here for P2. Rossi's in P2, Ryan P3 in the kick, and the Racing Bull right in there of I Have No Grip in the 4th position, and they're battling it out. But while they're battling it, Emre Boz is just out there by nearly 3 seconds of a lead. These three guys are going to battle. and they should be able to pull him in if they stay together and drive sensibly. Ryan's got pace, very, very inevitable here. You can see the pace of this kick, and he's going to hit the DRS, and he's going to make the move very safely in the inside, and he just says goodbye to that Racing Bull. Side to side, round the corner they go, and that Racing Bull didn't give up at all, and he tries to fight that position, and the kick is still on board, and very, very close and tight stuff going up the hill here. Raging Hawk gets the fastest lap of the evening. A very nice lap at 1:07.6 for the Racing Hawk, or Raging Hawk. On the Rock Robs. Rock Robs is trying to make a move now on Sid in the Williams. Lap 12 of 36 here at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. He goes for the outside move. Can he make it stick? Nice camera angle there, just shows you the track coming out in front of him. And yes, Rock Rob gets himself up into a nice P6 position. On the Maverick. Hydrogen gets a 3-second penalty. I think that's the second one for him, so he's even worse than that. He's carrying 16 seconds of penalties, so his race is all but ruined. Tracking down that Alpine, and this is Maverick, and Maverick's going to try and get himself up into P11. The Alpine goes wide there of Thatcher's, and Thatcher's is trying to defend, but I'm not too sure he's going to be able to, because I reckon the Williams is going to take him up the hill. Go on ahead, Maverick, get her sorted out. You've got 97% of battery. Get it used and get that overtake done. Lovely overtake, says goodbye to the Alpine, and absolutely flying along there, but he is ghosting for some reason. Maverick is all of a sudden ghosting. Do I need to invite him back? I'm going to try. I don't have him on here. I think he's left the session. Sorry about that. I've now got a ghost car. Almost Sid. Thatcher's is a 3-second penalty for multiple track warnings. DRS activated, and here goes the outside move. That kick is frantically trying to hold him off. He's holding him off very well, but he's going to try the inside move, but thinks better of it and just tucks in behind, and he'll reset and go again. Almost I have no grip. This is a real serious battle here for P2. Rossi's holding them off, but Ryan and I have no grip in the Racing Bull are hanging right in there. So there's your tyre situations and there's your stop situations. So the lads that went out on the hard tyres are going to start thinking about changing onto those mediums. I'm not too sure whether they're going to get all of the laps done. I'm just not too sure if they're going to stay out to about 17 or 18 laps and then change onto the mediums, or are they going to go hard, medium, medium? Couple of pit stops happening now. On Ryan, he's trying very hard to get the move made here, and he's got it very, very tight to the back of Rossi, and I think he's got to go up the inside here. He's got to go inside, yes he does, and he makes it stick, and left, he takes the corner position, and he takes P2. Lovely move by Ryan, but those Racing Bulls aren't going to let him away with it, and that Rossi is tracking him down, and you know what, he's got so much battery there, he's going to say goodbye to Ryan again on the straight. I would put my pension on it. Oh, I mentioned the pension word. That's giving away my age. Yes, I'm 61. Right-hander. And he goes. Oh, he gets that a wee bit too squirrely there. I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to do it now. But you know what? Up the hill is the best place to do it. Emre Boss goes into the pits. He's on lap 15 of his mediums, and he's now onto the hard tires. Here comes the move. He's going to go outside. Oh, look at this. Three abroad. Oh, my goodness. Three abroad into the corner. And it looks like Rossi just pulls it in there, and that Racing Bull of Ryan just had to give him past. Oh, absolutely phenomenal. But Rossi is going to get taken by Ryan, and what a battle going on here. Ryan gets that inside position again in the corner. He owns the corner, and he's got to be given space, and he does. But look at that outside move by Rossi. Rossi is flying here, and he is protecting his line so well. And Ryan is battling, and also Have No Grip is right in there in the mix. Almost Sid. I think that's going to pit that car in front. Looks like he's in the inside line. Are they both going to pit? Yeah, they're both going to pit. So I'm one, oh my goodness, they collide with each other going into the pit. That's no good. Did he get wing damage there? Did Sid lose a wing? If he does, he's going to have to tell the crew that he wants a replacement wing. Let's just see if Sid lost a wing there. Yes, he did. And he's having to repair that. That was a really bad bit of luck there. Hydrogen gets a 107.504, and I'm now on board with the Raging Bull, or Raging Hawk, sorry, in the Red Bull, and he is flying too. He's P5, and he's really having a go at Pashowski. Into the right-hander he goes. Nice bit of battery life still there, so he's got everything in the tank to make this work. Come on there, Hawk. Oh, he's got the pace on this Alpine, and he's going to find himself in P5, 7-lap Old Hard versus 12-lap Old Hard. This is a no-brainer, and this is going to be a move. I think he might wait until up the hill. Emery Boss, 106.963. What a fantastic lap, and a racing lap it is. But here comes the move. This is the move we're waiting for. Raging Hawk kicks that very wide onto the DRS, squeezes the button, and he's going to go up the outside, and he's going to make this move stick for sure as he goes into that right-hander and gets the nose in front. So that Red Bull now gets himself up into P2 in the race at the moment. Hydrogen gets another 3-second penalty, and Hydrogen is really clocking up the penalties this evening. On will Have No Grip. He's having another go at Ryan. These two guys are furiously battling together, and he makes that overtake happen. He puts Ryan behind him, and into that right-hander he goes, and the Racing Bull of I Have No Grip now in 5th position. But look at Ryan. Ryan's got a full battery. Rossi gets a 3-second penalty, and he will definitely not want that being in P4. Sid gets a 3-second penalty as well, so the penalties are now starting to really clock up. There they are, 3 for Pashowski, 3 for Rossi, 9 for Hydrogen. He has already served a 10-second penalty in the pits. Sid's carrying a 3-second penalty, and Birchie has DNF'd. Dirty Taff has DNF'd, and Etherbite and LFC James all out of the race. So left with 14 drivers this evening, and we are on lap 19 with only 17 laps to go here in Austria. Very short laps they are, and this race is not over yet. But they've all quite separated out now. Mama Rossi. 2-lap old hards versus 14-lap old hards. So up the hill he will make the move. Well, gets a lot of pace out of that right-hander, and he's got the Alpine in his sights. He's going to go the inside move. That Alpine doesn't want to come over, and Rossi makes that move quite easily into the right-hander, and he's now going to trace down the Raging Hawk in P2 currently. But he's driving with 10-lap old hards, and he will be thinking very seriously soon about changing out of those onto maybe another set of hards or possibly the mediums. But he'll go for a while yet, absolutely and utterly. But look at Rossi. He's got the Hawk in his sight. That time's coming down. He's got it down now to 1.5 seconds. It was 1.8 seconds at one stage. So Rossi is flying, and I'm going to stay on board with Rossi as he chases down the Raging Hawk in P2 at this moment in time. Everybody else is very, very much separated, so this is going to be the battle, and it's a battle that's not going to last very long because it's obvious that Rossi has pace on those fresher tyres, and he will be making a move in the next couple of DRS zones. Nice bit of lake braking, gets him right on the tail now of the Red Bull of Raging Hawk, and he's just setting himself up, and he knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go up the inside, is he? Is he going to take track position? Or he's going to go for the outside move? He'll not make it happen there, so he's going to do the undercut, and he does that little, oh yeah, that's a beauty. Absolutely beautiful move by Rossi, and Rossi gets himself up into P2, and the Raging Hawk was caught absolutely by surprise with that little move there. That was like a switchback, and that switchback absolutely worked out perfection, and Rossi made one of the nicest moves tonight so far. On with hydrogen. Going back on the Raging Hawk because he's not happy, and he's going to say to Rossi, you know what, you might have overtaken me, but I'm not going to hang back, and I'm going to have another go at you. Sid gets a 3-second penalty for multiple track warnings, so he's gone over that white line 3 too many times, and we're looking at Raging Hawk in the Red Bull lining up Rossi. He's on the degraded tyres at 12 laps old versus 5 of Rossi, so if he makes a move here, he is worthy of the position change. But look right behind him, he's got a Ferrari coming. And I'm not talking about Raging Hawk, I'm talking about I Have No Grip. He's got Pashoshki right behind him. That's the Alpine, sorry, of Pashoshki. On the Rock Robs. Rock Robs is trying now to catch OG Swiss, and he gets it absolutely perfectly around that corner, and he's going to take the inside move on that Aston Martin, and he makes that absolutely stick, gets the inside. Yeah, Emery's going to win, James, definitely. But look at this drag race up the hill, and the Aston Martin of Old K Swiss is racing him up the hill into the corner. He takes that position back, and Rock Robs is going to fight him again along this DRS zone along the top of the hill. Into that right-hander he goes. Harvesting away at the battery, trying to work out exactly where he's going to make this next move. And if I were him, I would wait until I go up the hill, but it's his call. You do the overtake on the straight, you're just leaving yourself wide open for them to take you back up the hill. So patience is what it's about. It's all about tucking in. Lots of penalties going on there with K-Max and Hydrogen both getting another 3 seconds. So this is where he wants to make the move right now, is Rock Robs. He wants to get into the tail of this Aston, and he's going to take OG up the hill on the outside. The Aston flies over, gives him plenty of room, and off goes Rock Robs into that 9th position. But OGK Swiss is not going to let him away, and this is going to be a battle on with K-Max. Emery Boss gets a 3-second penalty. So right now, everybody with a penalty has no chance of getting my driver of the day. I'm looking for the person that makes the most changes, and let's just see what that is at the moment. Right now, OGK Swiss is 4 positions up, and everybody else that's in the green at the moment, apart from Maverick, are all penalty free. So I'm looking for a penalty free run here, and the person that can make the most positions cleanly and the penalties absolutely kept at bay will get the driver of the day from commentator Gavin Basswan. On we have no grip. He's eyeing up the Red Bull of Raging Hawk. Back onto the tyre situation. Raging Hawk is going to have to think about coming in now for another tyre change. I don't think he can run these medium or these hard tyres for too many more laps. James gets driver of the day. Absolutely, buddy. You made it to the 2nd corner. You're clocking up quite a little montage of best moments, sir. Although I missed the moment because we had a blackout. But right now we're on Have No Grip, and look at that squirreliness of the Red Bull. He really is starting to show tyre wear. Oh, defend. Up the inside he goes. He owns the position. Oh, the two of them have taken each other out. Unbelievable. Oh, not good at all there. But they reset themselves. I don't think there's any damage. I don't think Raging Hawk got damage there, but that was very, very close racing there, and something that possibly the stewards may want to have a little look at. But battling they continue. I Have No Grip takes the position back, and I do honestly believe that Raging Hawk is going to have to come into the pits. So I'm going to ride on board with the Red Bull driver to see if he does that. He should get 10 laps out of the mediums, so final 10 laps will be on medium tyres, as these hard tyres are starting to show a little bit of squirreliness. But the driver himself will make that decision. He knows, he's got the information, but it looks like he's going for another lap on the hards. This Alpine of Poshiski is really pushing. He's now got himself up in the P8. Sid goes into the pits. So he's going to go on another set of tyres for the last 9 laps, of this race. James's car flipped 4 times. I hope you have a clip of it. I'd love to see that. So his final set of mediums. And now I think, apart from Raging Hawk, we might be on the tyres that they're going to finish the race on. Emery Boss, P1, and I'm going to go down those drivers one by one now and give you the positions on track as we speak. I'm going to give you the penalties as well. So Emery Boss is right out there in P1 with 3-second penalties, and Rossi is right behind him, also carrying 3-second penalties. So this is an equal scrap for first position. MJ Ryan in the kick is in 3rd position in the penalty free absolutely at the moment. I Have No Grip is in P4 penalty free. Then we've got Hydrogen P5 carrying 12 seconds of penalties, and Raging Hawk is in P6 with 0 penalties. Then you've got K-Max in the Ferrari. He's back out there. He's 3-second penalties in P8. OGK Swiss is driving cleanly at the moment in P9, and Rock Robs is trying to make a move. trying frantically. I think he might wait for up the hill. Let's see if he does. Up the hill he goes. Lots of battery left, so this is inevitable. He's going to take it on the inside. And here we go. Right past he goes, and that Aston Martin has no chance going into that right-hander. Position gained, and off he goes into P9, Rock Robs. Nice move, sir. In P11, you've got Sid in the Williams. P12 is Smoggy Ghost in the Mercedes. And right back there in 13th position, we've got Thatcher with Maverick currently in P14. On with I Have No Grip. He's riding right behind Ryan, and we've now got a battle for third position. Both drivers clean as a whistle. Is he going to push it up the inside? No, he's not. Thatcher gets another 3-second penalty for outside of that white line once again. So the clean drivers at the moment are looking pretty good. Trying the outside move. He's going to try the switchback, and he's trying that switchback, but he doesn't have the pace to carry it out, and he's just going to have to sit in behind that kick and wait for the hill. Lap 29 of 36. I'm Gavin Bass 1. This is Austria. This is Pure Speed Syndicate, and this is the Red Bull Ring Spielberg in Austria. Emery Boss gets a fastest lap there, and he is now pulled away quite considerably from his second chaser, and that's Rossi in the Racing Bull. So the move's going to be made up the hill, and we're going to see I Have No Grip into third position here. And I think once he gets that third position, he just might be able to hold it off. On the Rock Robs. Rock Robs is trying to make a move on K-Max, and this is looking pretty solid. Another up the hill move. He's going to go up the inside. Plenty of room left. And there he goes into the inside of that corner. Completely blocks off the corner for the Ferrari, but he runs wide, and the Ferrari takes it back, and Ken Max will be loving that. You make a mistake, you jump all over the top of it, but Rock Robs is going to have another go at him. I Have No Grip and Ryan battling away here again. It's going to be another up the hill battle. Oh, he gets a 3-second penalty. That has really deterred him now. On the Pushki. Alpine versus Ferrari. Will he go for the inside move on the corner? Yes, he does, and he makes it stick, and he goes. Ferrari still hanging right behind him. What's it says, I Have No Grip, really hasn't got any grip. It doesn't look like it. And Ryan has pulled quite... Oh, Misfit John, how you sir? How are you? You're on the last 4 laps of Austria here. And Emre Boz is running away with his 10-second lead. We've got a ghosting car ahead, just have to drive through it. I'm sure you were busy. It's not much fun being a steward after a race like that, sure it's not. Thatcher's gets a 3-second penalty, lap 33 of 36, and it looks like we've got a race winner already as long as he doesn't make a mistake. So let's just run down the situation here. I'm looking at these penalties, and I'm particularly paying attention to the places that have been gained and lost. So Emery Bawes in first position in that Haas. He is running away with it. Rossi is in P2 in the Racing Bull. Then you've got MJ Ryan. He's in third position in the kick. Then you've got Have No Grip. He's hanging in there, and he's trying to have a little race at the end with Ryan in the kick. And the Pazowski, he is in P5 in the Alpine. Sitting nicely there is Raging Hawk in P6, but they had a little incident and they got caught out together. The Raging Hawk just takes Pazowski and gets himself nicely into P5. So that's a nice move. Hydrogen is in P7, but carrying an awful lot of penalties. Rock Robs is in P8, and he also has just been taken by K-Max, but they're very close together, and a little touch of wheels there. James spun out on the first corner, or the second corner, and done 4 turns and tumbled his car right up the track, taking Emery out. Or Etherbite, out. And then you've got OJ Swiss. He's 3 positions up, but still clean. And then Smuggy Ghost in 12th. 13th position is Thatcher's. And right back there in 14th in the Williams is Maverick. Lap 34. On by Have No Grip. This has been a frantic little battle all race. He's trying so hard to get onto the back of this Pick Saba. Let's see what the tyre situation is. 16 lap olds versus 16 lap olds. So there you have it. Everyone is pushing very, very hard. Only 4 drivers with no penalties. And here goes a move. It's Have No Grip, and he's taking that position back. But I'll tell you what, Ryan will get him back up the hill again, because Ryan's going to have some DRS. And that Alpine ghosting is not helping matters at all. But here goes payback time, and payback has been done. Takes the inside line. Oh, he doesn't get it. He has to slam on the brakes late. And look at that Visa Cash App. He goes squirrely, and Ryan needs to dance all over the top of that. And that ghosting car is really, really getting in the way of this move. But in he goes, and he'll make that stick on the inside. And looks like Ryan, he's tried very hard. And what a battle going on here between this Racing Bull of Have No Grip and Ryan. This is phenomenal stuff. Just very quickly on the Rock Robs, he's just been taken over by OG Swiss. So OG Swiss really having a good race here. P9, and he started off in P14. So right now, as long as he does not, K-Max is out of the race. But right now, OG Swiss is going to be getting my driver of the day, gaining 5 positions from P14 to P9 right now at the moment, penalty free. But I'm going to have to concentrate on bringing the leaders home, and we'll do that as we get the leader, Emery Bawes, over the line in that Haas. He takes the win here in Austria. In 2, we're going to watch Rossi coming over the line beautifully in P2 in the Racing Bull. In P3, we've got I Have No Grip. Great race between him and Ryan in P4. And Ryan is now there, right behind him. Then you've got the Raging Hawk. He comes in P5. He also had a clean race, but he started, I think, in P5. So no gains, but at least he kept position and got a nice, solid P5 in this race. and gather some really decent points up. Pachowski comes over in the Alpine in P5 or 6, sorry, and Hydrogen, carrying an awful lot of penalties, goes over in P7. But I think Sid might just knock him off a few steps there, and Sid over the line in the Williams in 8th. OG Swiss, my driver of the day in the Aston Martin, comes over the line in 9th. And that, you have it, is the race for this evening. So just let's see what the game all throws up here. There they are on the grid, on the podium. Exactly what we were wanting to see. In the main, a fairly clean race. A few little incidents that the stewards will probably want to Emery Boz. Absolutely super game, buddy. Thank you for providing me and everybody viewing with a fabulous P1 there. Great race. I'd love to be in that race with you. I think I could have given you a run for your money, to be honest. I might be 61, but I'm not too slow. Anyway, race winner is Emery Boz. Fastest lap, Emery Boz. Porsche gets driver of the day by the game. Most overtakes gets Porsche, and the Raging Hawk gets the cleanest driver of the evening. I'm just going to run down very quickly the race director so you can have the incidents and you can flick through them as you need to. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have I time to get them all in? Yes, I do. So there in case they need to see them. So super race and very, very enjoyable. Sorry, I just missed the start because that old blackout screen came again, but thankfully we seem to have got it rescued. So super race and some really, really outstanding performances there this evening. So OGK Swiss in the Aston Martin gets commentators driver of the day, and very well done. LFC James didn't make it to lap 2. I don't think you made it to corner 2, buddy. Keep the head down and keep practicing, and we'll always see you next week. So as always, I like to finish the stream by nice one, Gav. For that, I got to get on to the tickets now. Yeah, I'm sure you do. What's it? Anyway, try not to get too stressed out, and everybody keep it nice and mature on Discord. Even if you were at fault, just say sorry and move on to the next race. That's what it's all about. One thing I've noticed about this group is they're all a decent bunch of guys, and nobody so far really throws the head up too much. Massive thanks to Raging Hawk and his team, his stewards and his administrators, all bunching together to make this a fabulous Saturday evening that we all have so much fun on. And I personally really am enjoying this league very much with the enthusiasm of all of the drivers, the full grids, and just everything seems to be working out really, really nice. So just on a personal note, I only do commentary on leagues where I feel really, really welcomed and really, really appreciated. And I've got a shout out there to everybody watching the streams. I definitely feel that in this league, and I don't think I'm going anywhere too soon. I think you've got Gavin Bass for quite some time to commentate on this league. So on that note, thank you very, very much for joining me on a Saturday evening. Enjoy the watch back. Sorry I missed the start, but we had that black screen of death again. But thankfully, I think we got it sorted out in time to catch most of the race. So have a great weekend and enjoy tomorrow night's race for the World Cars at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We're racing around Hungary. There are three awards up for tomorrow night. You can win driver of the day. You can also get best design and best livery of the day, and you can also have fuck up of the day. Sorry to use the bad language, but that's what it is whenever you make a real boo-boo in this game. It is a fuck up. So, James, try not to get the fuck up of the award tomorrow night and let somebody else have it. What's it got it last week? Let's see who gets it this week. I'll be all over it like a rash, and I'll see you all tomorrow night. Have a very, very good rest of the Saturday evening and speak to you all real soon. Cheers. Good night.
they take